What was the interview to get hired by the company like? So it was interesting because they found my resume on this website called Games Match, I believe is what it was called, and they kind of looked at it, reached out to me. We did a phone interview, or I think there. Listen, let me remember the order. I can't remember if there was a test first or we went right into a phone interview. I think it was a phone interview with the HR guy, and that went well and was good. And then they had me talk to the lead designer, and when that went well, in that interview, I asked them, like, this is something that you need to think about whenever you do any kind of interview. I asked them what kind of tools they use. And that was when and a lot of people can't say much, or they'll say proprietary engine or whatever, but they told me that it was a proprietary engine that they built in Maya. And I had never used Maya. So I spent the whole 2 weeks between that phone interview and when I came out for the on-site interview to learn as much as I could about Maya, but specifically the scripting engine inside of Maya, which is called Mel, or was called Mel. I don't even know if they still have it. But it was like the integrated scripting engine. And so I learned as much as I could. And then when I went for the interview, it was a series of like talking to different designers and programmers and things like that. And the first interview, I told them that I'd spent some time learning Mel. And by the time, I remember like near the end of the interview, the guy comes in and he goes, "Oh, you're the Mel guy." And I'm like, "Yep, I'm the Mel guy." Like it was funny that something that I just spent a little bit of time, they saw as valuable, right? Because I was trying to do something and learn something that was close to what they were doing and how they were building things. So it went pretty well then, and that worked out. And that's when I got that job. Yeah, definitely remember that. Always have questions for a company when you're interviewing with them. Like if you don't have questions about them, then it makes it feel like you don't really care. And like I said, they may not be able to give you the answers you're looking for, but even just having the questions shows initiative and that you care.